It was 5:30 in the morning. The air was calm, the ocean restless, and we were chasing one of the most iconic sunrise of India, the sunrise at Kanyakumari. You will know the cost to visit Kanyakumari, the places to visit, bus timings, and cost per person to next destination. Let's explore. But the destiny had other plans. The sky turned cloudy, hiding the very moment we came from. Yet, in that grey stillness, the silhouette of Vivekananda Rock Memorial, the shimmering glass bridge, and the majestic 133 feet statue of poet Thiruvalluvar stood tall, reminding us something: the magic lies not in what you see, but in what you feel. Since ferry service start only after 8 a.m., and we decided to begin our morning at one of the oldest and most sacred temple in Kanyakumari, the Kumari Amman Temple. This temple, believed to be over 3,000 years old, stand at the very edge of the ocean, a meeting point of faith and eternity. Kumari Amman Temple is one of the 108 Shakti Pitas, and the residing deity goddess Kanyakumari Amman gives this land very name. It's Kanyakumari. The temple opens for worship from 4:30 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. and again from 4 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Outside these hours, the door remains closed. There is a few tradition you must follow. Men must remove their shorts and banyans before entering the temple. Photography is strictly prohibited, but there is a paid locker where you can safely keep your bags and footwear. You can only take peace from the temple, not pixels. It took us around 30 minutes to complete the divine darshan, and as we stepped out, the sound of ocean blended with the temple bells as if nature itself was the part of prayer. Now we headed to Vivekananda Rock Memorial. After the divine darshan at Kanyakumari, we walked just a few meters to the ferry point, the gateway to one of the India's most iconic landmark, the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. There are two queues here, one for the general tickets at 100 and another for the special tickets at rupees 300 with a shorter waiting time. But that morning the crowd was light, so we joined the general queue and waited for our turn, hearts filled with excitement. The ferry ride took us 15 minutes, a small journey across vastness. As the boat swayed over the waves, the rock memorial grew larger before our eyes, standing point, proud and timeless in the middle of the sea. Built in 1970, the memorial stands on the rock where Swami Vivekananda meditated for 3 days and nights from December 25th to 27th, 1892. It is here he attained enlightenment and experienced that transformed him and inspired a nation. Despite the drizzle, the energy of the place was powerful. We had to buy additional 30 rupees ticket after reaching the rock memorial that allowed access to the temple, the memorial, the glass piece, and the towering statue of poet Thiruvalluvar. The sound of the ocean echoed like a mantra, the waves hitting the rocks as if bowing in rhythm to centuries of wisdom carved here. And then came the highlight, the glass bridge. Stepping onto it, and you are literally walking above the confluence of three seas, the Bay of Bengal, Arabian, and Indian Ocean. Transparent, thrilling, and unforgettable. It's not just a bridge, it's a window into the hearts of ocean. Next, we move to the majestic 133-foot statue of Thiruvalluvar, the great Indian poet and philosopher. Facing the endless ocean, it feels as if he is watching over the horizon. As you climb down, you will find timeless words of wisdom etched on the walls, verses that make you pause and think. Soon it was time to return. As the ferry drifted back to the mainland, the Vivekananda Rock Memorial slowly shrank into the horizon, never vanishing, just standing quietly against the endless blue and the shimmering waves. Don't forget to capture your photo with the rock standing firm amid the splashing waves in the background, a picture that truly deserves a place on your wall and an album as souvenir. After lunch, our journey led us to one of the most mesmerizing places in all of Kanyakumari, the Triveni Sangam, the meeting point of three mighty oceans, the Bay of Bengal, the Indian Ocean, and the Arabian Sea. It's more than a geographical marvel, it's where three souls of the ocean meet, each wave carrying its own rhythm, merging in harmony. The Triveni Sangam offers a perfect mix of spirituality and serenity, where faith meets the vastness of nature and the roar of the waves feels like a timeless hymn. As you stand at the edge of the shore, you can see waves crashing against the rocks, powerful, alive, and then, with tender current, they rush forward and washes over your feet. Each toss feels like the ocean whispering something ancient, washing away noise, thought, and time itself. In that moment, everything falls silent.